YouTube, what the medieval crap is going on? HeirofCarthage back, and we're going to see if I can salvage this France campaign. It's one of my first attempts at a Medieval 2 campaign, and you can see that it's going about as well. So, apparently I've probably ticked off the Pope and a lot of other people, which means that everybody in general hates me at this point, which seems like it's a pretty typical reaction for almost all of my campaigns, for that matter. I'm going to need some more infantry. Let me see what I got in this army just to make sure we balance it out. So I got a couple of solid knight units. Oh yeah, we're doing good. So just, I mean, we actually have quite a few troops here. I'm just a little worried about all their spear militia and stuff in this army. I'm going to go ahead and risk it and just, let's train a couple more units here. And then let's spend some money to, let's see, this army. I kind of want to just go retrain this army and then come back after the Portuguese, but we have got to stop the advance of our enemies here, and it's going to cost us quite a bit of money because we're going to need more troops, but let's just kind of see what happens. So, looks like I've got all my merchants headed that way. My priests are down there spreading Catholicism in Islamic territory. I've got my assassin headed back because I'm going to try and come back and see if we can take out some of these inquisitors that are running rampant. Milan is coming out against me. This is kind of what I wanted. They are going to have a lot of men, and I think they're going to be reinforced by the Holy Roman Empire. They are, who is also bringing some armored sergeants. We may not be able to win this, but we'll do what we can. Milan doesn't have many missile units. They have a few. So I might be able to use my missiles to advantage here. Let's fight this. Bring your honor. See what we can do to take down these Milanese backstabbers. Apologize for anybody who is living in Milan, but these guys did totally backstab me. Alright. And it's funny, like a couple of times I think when I've filmed myself, I've been wearing that AC Milan shirt. And a lot of you are like, Air, do you like AC Milan? And I'm like, hang on, I gotta pause it real quick so I can get a handle on what's going on. So, yeah, it's like, do I like AC Milan? I don't watch soccer, really, for the most part. Some of you are like, it's football. Yeah, I know what you all call it. I get it. In America, we call it soccer, so that's why I'm calling it that. So I don't watch much soccer. I do watch World Cup when it comes, and I enjoy it thoroughly. I'm one of the few Americans, actually, who probably does watch it. So, yeah, like I said, I pretty thoroughly enjoy the World Cup. Let's get all my missile troops. Kind of like to run them up. Gosh dang it. I hate how you have to drop the equipment. You don't get a chance to do it before the battle. I want my crossbows up front, so hopefully I can get some better shots, but I'm not going to get them up front because the enemy's pouring out. So let's just get them in the back lines here. And then we need to get our cavalry ready on the flanks. Okay, wherever all my infantry are at, run. Okay, and I've got a ton of cav here, which is good. We're going to use it to crash into the flanks of the enemy. I'm just trying to set up a spear line in the center to face the enemy troops. Okay, here comes the enemy general in first, which is good. I think he's soaking up.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
Yes, so we killed the enemy general on the very initial charge, so I don't think things could be going a whole lot better for me so far in this battle. We're going to charge this other general's bodyguard with our 2 cav units. My cav didn't really get any speed going. This Italian militia is actually going to be pretty decent troops. Italian militia units in general tend to be well, but with the general routed, that's definitely going to take its toll on the enemy morale, so I'm going to start crashing into flanks. Yep, we've got a huge rout going amongst some of the Milanese troops here. Oh yeah, it's time to just chase them and just, we're going to try and take advantage of this contagious rout here. I'm just going to chase their men. So these guys ought to waver and break because their whole army here.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor.
Good.
From such tidings does victory emerge.
Some of their guys are now fighting to the death because they're stuck. I'm just going to try and get my guys to chase in here. I want to kill as many of these troops while they're routing as possible. And we are going to be killing a lot of them here.
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Good. Yeah, check this out, all this glitching here. It's like hyper-speed combat. Oh, I love that about the old Total War games. So beautiful. Okay, let's get all of our infantry back out here. And let's get our cav back out here as well. Come on, get out here. Did I capture the gates? Yeah, I captured the gates. Okay, whatever. I'm going to pull all my troops back for now because a lot of their troops are going to come back from routing. So, yeah, we're just going to pull back away and we're going to let them have the gates back again. And you'll see why, I think. So that was just a massive chain rout because of the death of the enemy
walls
general.
are no longer ours. The enemy has taken them.
Okay, run over here. You all, including my thing, you run over here. Run, run, run. Get away from the towers. Okay, good. So I think we're far enough away that well, actually we may be close enough that the towers are still shooting us. Let's get clean away from the towers. And let's take all our missile troops and get them out front to where they can shoot the Milanese troops coming out the gates. And of course I'll leave my missile troops on skirmish here, just in case they get rushed by some enemy cav. Let's let all of our guys rest a little. So I've got these two peasant archers up front. They're going to be getting point-blank shots into this general's bodyguard, which is 21 men strong still. Yeah, you can see some of them dropping now. That bodyguard's making a beeline for my cav. If they want a charge of all my heavy cav, they can have it. And then I got another mailed knights trying to charge in on me in this flank. My archers are just going to be working the enemy infantry in the center. That bodyguard's already routing again. So my peasant archers and crossbows are kind of just here in the center. One of them ran off again though.
Our men are winning the battle.
That general's bodyguard's coming back for seconds. My guys didn't run away this time. Killing some of my mercenary crossbowmen. So they have routed now. Okay. Alright, and we can pull back over here again. Let's take our missile troops and let's take them out of skirmish mode. Actually, they're not ever in. Well, some of them are in skirmish mode, some are not. Is this another bodyguard? Shoot it! I'm just gonna shoot it with all my guys here. Should be able to pull it down. Under heavy fire like that. Yeah, it's dropping and routing now too. Okay, let's shoot the Milanese peasant archers. Actually, let's go for the Italian militia. The peasant archers, I'm just going to charge down real quick with my knights. So yeah, I'm basically just going to let them keep walking out of the gates and routing and getting shot by my missile troops. Let's see, like these Italian militia, we can just shoot these guys to death. Let's get all my troops back up here where they can get better shots. And then occasionally I'll just give chase like this. Let's take my missile units, don't fire at will, only fire when targeting. Okay, so we're gonna end up killing a whole bunch of these troops at the gates.
Grâce à Dieu, our men have slain the enemy general.
Good.
Now his men will lose heart.
Oh, crap. The Holy Roman forces are behind me. Imagine that. Air didn't look at his mini-map again. Well, it's a good thing they attacked my infantry then, and not a good target like my general, for instance. So all the Holy Roman troops are actually routing now in the center too.
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half
Darn
their
right
battle
they are.
is very much in our
Got some
favor.
peasant crossbowmen
If we
that need some
remain true and
attention.
steadfast,
These mailed knights
victory
have
will be
gotten
ours.
savaged. When I wasn't paying attention. Okay. And then, let's see, let's get our knights back from the walls here. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure those peasant crossbowmen are dead.
Run down those worthless
This is good.
peasants.
We've killed the Milanese army, and we have laid waste to a Holy Roman army here as well. They've only got a few troops left, and I'm just going to have my missile troops waiting to destroy them. Put them on fire at will. Okay. There's one, like, 4 spearmen out here that are fighting to the death amongst all my infantry. Okay, here comes a Milanese mailed knight. Let's watch it get shot to death. We've got our crossbowmen and other units here. This ought to be pretty entertaining. They're ratcheting up some bolts for this mailed knight, which instantly routed, and is now going to get shot in the back with crossbows and archers. And the bodyguard's going to run into the same thing. So lots of crossbow bolts and arrows flying in. And then again, as soon as they turn around to rout, they're just going to get hit in the back. I like how this is the first game that actually had blood in it too, and it's pretty cool. It's not like a huge effect, but you know, it was a nice addition. So basically we kind of just have to rinse and repeat until this is finished. We could go in, but I don't want to fight the Milanese troops on the town center. I've already taken quite a few losses, and I don't see the point in taking any more losses at this point. I just want to kill all their troops. I mean, if I have to go in there, I will.
Curses! Our enemy has command of the city.
Yeah, the Holy Roman Empire up here. So yeah, as soon as their guys come out, they're gonna get...
The enemy is no longer in command of the city.
Yeah, as soon as they walk out the gates, they get shot to death by my missiles. So no matter how valiant their efforts are here, they're gonna die with... Wow, that guy took a lot of arrows to the back and lived. I've got tons of ammo left too, so ammo is no concern for me at this point. Let's watch these guys get shot. Got some Holy Roman armored sergeants coming back out. Let them have it, boys. Let them have it. So here comes the missile storm. Crossbow bolts and arrows. The crossbow bolts ought to be very nice against these armored units, especially since they have a clean line of sight. See, more Holy Roman troops coming out, 26 armored spearmen. Yeah, these guys are getting savaged. They've only got 4 spearmen left. That's funny, these guys are like, yeah, I think we're gonna rout too. Yeah, this is just how the old games work. They fight to the death in the town center, and you can still get in the walls and go get them, but I'd kind of like to just shoot these guys to death at this point, but I may not be able to because their guys may not be able to actually make it outside the city without routing. They can't. So, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to grab a battering ram and just smash our way in. I might be able to just run down the remaining troops with one of my cav units and get through the gate. I don't know. We'll just get ready to batter it if we have to. Here comes that single guy. He's like, hey, last time your arrows didn't get me, I'm feeling pretty confident about this time. So, look at me. Not so much. Confident that he can join the pile of corpses. Sweet. I guess all other units were routing at once. So, a huge defeat of Milan. And I will ransom the enemy troops. And they rejected it, so they all got executed. See if I care. So we're going to reoccupy our settlement here. Ooh, geez, I can sack my own settlement? I think I will. That's a lot of florins. Ha! It's funny, like, hey, everybody, I came back to save you from Milan. By the way, you're being sacked, and I'm stealing all your stuff. Oh, man. Patchy has his ways, folks, and his ways are terrible.
Ready to trade.
Oh, my goodness, that was classic. Classic. Morris Merchant, leave me alone. 38% Catholic down here. French Cardinal, French Priest. Okay, where's my assassin at? I thought he was marching back up. Oh, here he is.
Whose life?
Yeah, let's go find some Inquisitors to take out.
Sabotage or slighting throats, my lord.
Okay, we'll see if we can hit the old Inquisitor there. So, we are back in control of Dijon. This is good. Very good. The thing is, though, is we need to take out Milan, and we need to punch back against the HRE. So, I kind of need to send a general over from Paris. Let's see. Let's just get, let's see who, 25, 24, whoever's youngest, you get the ticket. So, looks like this guy, Henry. So, Henry, you've been called to serve.
We can go no further today.
Gonna bring him in, and we've already got some armored sergeants training here. Let's train some more. Just get him some kind of mainline troops ready, and then get him a couple of mailed knights. So, got a little bit of training going on there. Dijon. These guys will need to retrain, and that's fine. We will. I just kind of want to, for a few turns, get some stuff started up there. This army.
Wait.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go back and retrain.
Now, we camp here.
I'm almost able to get back. And then we'll go back after Portugal and put the pressure back on them. I kind of want to get a diplomat and see if we can try to go smooth things over a little bit with the Papal States. Don't know how well it'll work. In fact, I might train a couple of diplomats just in case. Okay, so I have a little bit of money. I'm going to see if there's any places where I can build farms. Oh, we do need to upgrade that town before it grows too late here. Let's see. Where is this at? So you all told me how to pronounce this, but I don't remember. Sorry. Let's see. Let's go ahead and build the farming, because I think you all said that helps my income the most. So I'm just going to go through building farms everywhere that I can build farms while I have this extra money from the sacking, and then we'll focus on other buildings later. What can I retrain here? Can I retrain anything? I think it's just going to give them like leather armor or something. So hopefully this investment in some farms will pay off over the course of a few turns when they're completed. Because I'm just, like I said, just going to take all that sacking money and put it to work for me there. So there we go. Spent all the money that we made sacking, and hopefully it'll give us much improved farms across all of our settlements over the next few turns. My merchants slowly making their way towards the Sahara. Some people are like, why is he sending his merchants down to the Sahara? Apparently people tell me that there's some great resources down there that you can make a lot of money off of, so that's why I'm sending them down to the Sahara. And it looks like a single Portuguese unit is going to attempt to siege Bordeaux. I don't know what the point of that is, but what is the single unit that they've got here?
Talk is cheap.
That's not a...
Come face me.
Oh, they've got 3 units. My bad. So we're gonna have to head over there and help them out. Let's
Mon roi. Seigneur. Orders. Seigneur. Seigneur. Mon roi.
Yeah, let's send this guy over here. So I'll send these 2 guys. Actually, I'll give him 1 more unit. Send him on his way. Okay, these guys can go over here and help relieve Bordeaux. And this settlement here, let's begin retraining. It's going to take quite a few turns, but well, there's no point in retraining the mercenaries. Let's actually disband them. That'll probably save us a little bit of upkeep cost anyway. So there we go. Just start retraining as many of those units as we can. We got a lot of farms underway, so that's good. Got troops training up here. So I got 4 armored sergeants. I'm gonna need some sergeant spearmen as well. 2 cavalry should be enough. Then we'll need some peasant archers. At least a few of them. Wouldn't hurt to have a ballista too, so we'll throw all that in.
Ready and able.
So now we've got a general there, so now we'll have a 3rd army to help out. So hopefully we can use that to get things in better shape. And hopefully the Portuguese don't actually attack me, but I mean if they do, we have probably a pretty decent chance of holding off. Haven't seen as many Inquisitors over the last few turns. Great, the Byzantines are here. I hope they mean well, other than maybe they're about to betray me as long.
We come very
Oh
well
yes.
for you.
Yes, you can have trade
Glad
rights.
to until next time.
It's like Egypt is getting rid of some rebels, and the rebels just keep running away. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep backing up now. And Egypt's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just marching around all over the place. Okay, guild improvement, Master Merchants Guild. What does it do? Whatever. Pope is dead. And I don't have much money. Am I running out of money? Projected profits. King's Purse, Army Upkeep, Recruitment, Construction. Okay, so it's because we're constructing some stuff. We should actually start making money, I think, though. Okay. We've got enough of a little army here at Metz. It's not like we need a gigantic one or anything. Well, actually, I'm gonna wait a turn until we get the peasant archers. Ah, crap! I forgot to go attack the Portuguese army. Hopefully, it wasn't like about time for us to surrender. That was a big mistake. My bad, guys. My bad. So yeah. Looks like Milan's got another small force moving in. So this is why it's going to be important for me to have all three armies available. We're going to need to go crush Milan. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and attack me here, so we're going to have to defend. I've just got a couple of town militia here defending against some javelin men. So, yeah, some javelin men with a battering ram and stuff. So let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. We'll just put some guys on the wall to deal with their ladders. We should be able to beat their guys in combat. Oh yeah, we've got some nice walls here too. So these may even be ballista towers. So yeah, we can stop their ladders with these guys, and then we're just gonna be right behind the gates here. Or not. There we go. Start the battle. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, these towers look pretty nice, and we've got a nice big strong stone wall. Yeah, we are already killing a decent number of their guys here, so this is good. Yeah, I mean, they're losing men over here pretty quickly too. Yeah, these javelin men, I don't know that they're going to be any better or any worse than my guys in melee combat, but with the towers firing, I think it's going to give me an advantage, and now I think this tower is going to be giving me some crossfire here as well. Yep, we're going to be dropping a few men out of there. There's going to be some pretty heavy fire coming down on these guys in the center. Yeah, there's no general or anything with it. It's just 3 random javelin units that the Portuguese have sent. So I guess they're in even worse shape than me if that's all they can afford to send. So here their guys come up the ladders. Battering rams coming up. I mean, these guys are taking some pretty heavy fire from my gate towers. You can see the kind of a little string of corpses there. Unfortunately, of course, I never seem to succeed in burning their ram. Okay, their guys are now on the walls.
Bon sang! The enemy are battering down our gates.
And these guys are dropping pretty quickly. Don't think they're going to make any major progress there. And then while they stand here, the tower is going to keep working them over. Those are some cool looking walls. Again, this game's pretty old, but I mean, it looks pretty nice for the time. This game must have really been a standout when it released. I didn't play it right when it released, but I'm guessing that it really stood out. They're throwing javelins at the gates. Let's see how this Portuguese unit is doing. Pretty bad.
The enemy's ram has broken through our gates.
Okay. Enemy's ram breaks through. Are they going to stand out there and throw javelins in at me? And the answer is yes. I don't know if javelins are any more effective on this game than they were in Rome Total War, but javelins were horrible in Rome Total War. Okay, I went to attack the enemy and they just ran away from me. Okay, now I'm going to go back and attack him again. So I think that the Portuguese troops on the wall, yes, they're down to 27 men. Defeat seems certain. Down to 25, 24, dropping quickly. And then these guys at the walls are being held back. Is there no like boiling oil type murder holes? It's kind of what it looks like that's supposed to be. Maybe I have to do like more upgrades or something before I get it. Seems like boiling oil would certainly be present in a medieval type game.
Only half the enemy force remains.
It's only 15 more of their guys. I'm losing a lot of men down here. Not really sure why. Maybe just because the numbers are greater for their guys down here. I don't know how the morale for just javelin men's holding out in this type of battle, but there we go. We routed those guys. Let's bring our guys down from the wall and reinforce. Because I am losing a lot of men. Am I still getting any hits down here with the arrow towers, like shooting straight down? Yeah, we are getting some crossfire.
Only intervention by Almighty God or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle.
I don't see why. Things are going pretty well, I thought.
Only half of our force remains.
Come on, get down here. I need your help. Seems like the pathfinding on the walls continues to be quite bad. Victory seems certain. Why does victory seem certain here? I guess my town militia are even worse than their javelin men in combat. Defeat is almost a certainty. Marching, eager. Balance of forces is even.
Units! Units, avance!
Okay, let's just kind of fast forward and see what happens here. Can't really tell what's happening because their guys kind of like keep going back and forth out of the gates. I think their guys are trying to throw their javelins. Yeah, that's what they're doing, is they're throwing their javelins. They're trying to back up and get throws.
Units, charge!
I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm just going to fast forward because I don't feel like watching this play out. Their guys may win this. It's pretty irritating. Sat there, took all that archer fire, just a javelin unit. I think the tower was what helped me.
Our general
Well, yeah, now their guys are definitely going to win it. Really? 3 javelin units?
Our enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves.
What a bunch of
in the
horse
night.
crap.
They will.
Well, that's what I get for forgetting to move my guy over there. Whatever. We'll go retake Bordeaux, and then I'll sack it in the process to get some more extra farm money. See if I wanted it anyway, you Portuguese jerks. So look at my priest, he's like, alright, fine, I'll leave, jeez.
Today's journey ends.
Okay, so Master Merchants Guild in Paris. Okay, there went all my money.
Ready and able.
Okay, we're gonna get back in here
Closing
and
to engage.
retake this settlement. More Inquisitors. It's good. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 different Inquisitors at the moment.
Need someone removed.
Let's see if we get this Inquisitor. Come on. Snake bite to the genitals. Snake bite to the genitals. Do it. Put it in there. Oh, come on. Man, you need to get yourself a new snake.
Do you have a preference? Messy?
Oh man, but the video was worth it, folks, wasn't it? The video was worth it. So let's strike back out against the Holy Romans here.
Mon roi. Seigneur.
If they are that holy,
Mon roi.
we will find out.
Orders.
For the honor of France, we will attack. Oui, Seigneur. Besieging France's enemies.
I'm actually going to try and maintain the siege here, see if we can lure some of their troops out to be destroyed. So maintain the
Give
siege,
the
and then I'll
order
move that
and we will
ballista up.
strike, Seigneur.
We're gonna need some garrison troops in a few places as well. Let's go ahead and end another turn real quick.
The enemy lay siege. The Oriflamme shall not fall.
Where did the enemy lay siege? I must have missed something. Go away, freaking Inquisitors. Why did you go after the Milanese princess, for goodness sake? How do you know she's not a heretic? Well, it was good knowing you, priest. Good grief. Oh my gosh, I don't want to spend the money on the guild right now. I need to spend my money on something else, please. Okay, we're almost down here to this resource. Huh, it's like a Moorish army down here, chasing a bunch of rebels off into the wilderness, apparently. French merchant up here as well. Hey, get your butt down here. Alright, so where's my assassin? I want another shot at these filthy Inquisitor.
Sabotage.
I don't care what your chance of success is. Do it again. Alright, he's going for another snake bite. Let's see if the snake, Alright, did you get a new snake, hopefully? Can we, like, exterminate the mice in here before we try this next time? Seriously, come on, man.
This one had it coming.
Alright, I need more assassins, by the way. We're gonna need far more assassins. So that's what I'm gonna spend some money on. I can't remember where it was I was recruiting those assassins from. Hopefully it wasn't Bordeaux.
Ready and able.
They recruit another unit. God, they recruited 2 more units. You would, you sorry
Ready
sacks of
and
crap.
able. Oui, Seigneur. Closing to engage.
Make you surrender this
Oui,
time.
Seigneur.
Executed for heresy.
France's enemy.
Imagine that.
Give the order and we will strike, Seigneur.
Golly, it takes too long to retrain in these games. I know you can merge units and stuff, but that is my one complaint about these games. It takes far too long to retrain. Oh, it's Milan that did this to me. Am I really supposed to be scared of what they brought here?
We will meet you there. We will see
Yeah,
you
I don't really
dead.
think that I'm that scared of you here, so I am going to kick your trash, actually.
For the honor of France, we will attack.
What do they got? Just some Genoese crossbowmen? Yeah, I don't see this going over well for you, but let's fight the battle on the battle map.
Glory to the King of France. Attack!
Now, if I just sit there and give their crossbowmen straight shots at me, it might, you know, give them a fair number of kills. But I intend to get my cavalry out and charge them down. So, okay. My cav here. Let's go ahead and start the battle. Beat out with my infantry. Let's go ahead and just fast forward, get my guys out. Yeah, it's mostly just... Wow, these Genoese crossbow militia look great. They look like Pavi's crossbowmen, basically. Well, maybe this will go poorly for me if they're anything as good as Pavi's crossbowmen. That means they'll have really good range. Okay, what I want to do is go ahead and get my archers up here on loose formation. Start trying to absorb some of the crossbow fire. And let's just go ahead and slow down for a second. In fact, let's put all these guys in loose formation. We have a... Nope, just a mercenary spearman. They don't have a bodyguard. Start firing at some of the crossbowmen, and let's get into loose formation here. I'm going to start chasing some of the crossbowmen, obviously. Get my cav out and do the same. So I'm just going to try and melee rush the crossbowmen, and then... Whew, yeah, those crossbowmen are looking to be almost as good as the Pavi's crossbowmen, because, I mean, they are just massacring the spear unit here. So we definitely need to put them on the run and make them stop firing. If you want to go not where the crossbowmen are shooting, that would probably be a smarter idea. Genius! Run! Yeah, my guys are already shaking. Okay, so we got into those Genoese crossbowmen. I don't even know if we'll win that fight, but... Okay, General, seriously, Like, run! I mean it. Okay,
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Actually go for the Genoese crossbowmen real quick. I'm just going to ignore these mercenary spearmen. That really wasn't the best charge, and I ended up losing a whole bunch of my bodyguard. Let's just rear charge here and try and free up some of my spearmen. This may not go so well for me. The rear charge does rout the crossbow militia. Let's go after the peasant archers. Let's go ahead and attack the mercenary spearmen and fire on those Genoese crossbowmen. Actually, go after the crossbow militia before the peasant archers. Gosh dang it, these rocks and everything are getting in the way of my charge. Still getting crappy charges. Okay, my peasant archers are shooting at these guys, but they're turned around shooting at my general or something else.
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Let's charge into these peasant archers real quick. I'm being chased by the Genoese crossbow militia. Okay, the peasant archers are running from me. Now let's turn around and charge these crossbow militia now that I might actually get a good shot. My spearmen routed in the face of crossbow militia. That's good. That's always what I want to see. And my peasant archers aren't having much of an effect on these crossbow militia. Let's see if my charge was effective. Apparently crossbow militia means crossbow beast for Milan. I would definitely be making use of these guys if I had their roster on my hands. I think we are going to take out that crossbow militia though. Okay, start shooting the spearmen, and let's move these spearmen up. Come on, rout the stinking militia. Rout them. Come on. There's only 11 of them left. Are they going to fight to the death? It says militia.
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost
Yeah,
half
we're
their men.
badly bloodied too. Seriously, fighting down to 7 men for a militia unit.
Only half of our force remains.
Really? 3 men, and just wavering. Fighting to the death, literally, the crossbow militia. It's always good. Okay, well, I'm just going to rear charge. Well, it's not a rear charge anymore because that crossbow militia has twice defeated my spearmen. And the one crossbowman over here left. Steady. Apparently fighting down to the last man in militia is just standard practice when you're in Milan. I'm just going to try and tie down as many of the enemy missile units as possible. We routed another crossbow militia. That one actually routed for some reason. My peasant archers are killing their mercenary spearmen. And I can now chase down these peasant archers. So we may win this. I'm not entirely confident at this point, but we may. I think I have enough ammo to kill these mercenary spearmen. Alright, we caught those peasant crossbowmen, or the crossbow militia in the back and routed them. Look, that one Genoese crossbow militia is still there. He's like, dude, if you think I'm routing, you got another thing coming. Seriously, run!
For the moment, the chance of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Okay, yeah, so these spearmen definitely dying. Okay, I'm gonna run my cavalry around and get in front of... Run! Every time I double click, they just walk. Come on! Yeah, I'm gonna go get in front of this peasant archer and charge it from the other side and then let it get caught by my spears from the other direction. Okay, the mercenary spearmen, I'm gonna hit them with some...
Flees, like the coward he is. Press
Oh,
on
that's
and
their
break the
general,
spirit
is it?
of his army.
Well, he's lucky I don't feel like running him down right now. Charge these guys. Yeah. see you shoot at this. How about a lance in your spine for your trouble? Okay, so we managed to beat back Milan. Got lucky there. That's going to be all the time I have for this episode. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what. Milan doesn't like to pay their ransoms. So, before I forget, on the next turn, I want to go ahead and go back up here. I have some agents. Let's pull out my diplomat and march down to Rome to see if we can try and buy some favor from the Papal States, since apparently we're not having much luck. And it looks like I had either some spies or some... Oh yeah, I got some assassins here as well. Good, good, good. Those are my diplomats. Where's all those stinking inquisitors? I don't have good chances, but I'm willing to take whatever chances it is that I have to get rid of some of these inquisitors.
Sabotage.
Okay.
Or slitting throats, Milo. Need someone removed?
Yes, I do need someone removed, actually.
Whose life ends today.
Okay, I've already performed a mission this turn, so I can't do anything with him. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing off. See you next time.